week-long road trip.
Home of Dracula, that's all I'm saying.
Cantacuzino Castle.
The
Rock. It's interesting, it's not something we would normally eat. I'm so excited. We have made it in to Dracula's Castle. Good morning from a very wet Bucharest. It is day 3 and it is our time to leave Bucharest because we are starting an incredible week-long road trip with our friends at Romanian Thrills. Just wanted to say a massive thanks to the New Era Hotel for having us. It has been a great stay, perfect in the old town, and absolutely amazing. The balcony was perfect when the sun was shining, but not so much today. I'm hoping the weather does pick up for us because we have some absolutely insane things planned. There's going to be adventure, there's going to be a little bit of history, there's going to be some amazing food. We honestly cannot wait. Everything is packed behind me and we are literally meeting them very soon. There is so much rain. Oh my god.
We just made it straight into the car and we are straight in with the Romanian snacks. This is a cobry dog, which is basically a pastry filled with ham and cheese. A little bit like a hot dog, but with ham and cheese, right? It looks really good. It is smoking hot.
First bite.
It's really good. It's basically that.
It's what, a breaded hot dog?
Sort of like a breaded hot dog with ham and cheese. Exactly what the name says. Them pastries were so good. I literally could eat all of them. There was also one with an olive, which was so unique. But look at this, we're doing a quick change of cars. And look, that's our wheels for the next week. This is gonna be incredible.
Patru cappuccino, ei altceva?
How nice is our new car for the journey?
The wheels for the week.
The wheels for the week. It's so comfy and really spacious. But we are about, I would just say, an hour into the drive, maybe?
Around an hour.
And the rain has not stopped. If anything, it's got worse. So we've had to stop for a coffee. We can't get out of the car. What is this, 5 to go?
This is 5 to go. Apparently it's like really famous now. It's affordable, 5 million.
5 lei.
5 lei, so about £1 English for a coffee, which is really, really good.
Caramel cappuccino to warm me up in the rain. And I suppose we should really introduce you
to our friends.
The people that are giving us the thrills of Romania. Hi guys.
Hey guys. Noroc. Welcome to Romania.
Thank you. This is Vlad and Georgiana from Romanian Thrills, who are putting on this incredible tour for the next 8 days. I think we should tell you where we're going today as well, right?
Yes. So how long have we got to the first stop?
I would say 1.5 hours. It's a surprise stop.
It's a surprise stop.
It's a surprise stop. I'm not going to mention it.
But we're heading to the home of Dracula. That's all I'm saying.
We decided to do a quick stop in the mountains at the Cantacuzino Castle, which is pretty cool. It dates back to the 19th century and they have swings. I'm pretty sure the swings weren't here.
It's like the most Instagrammable spot ever, overlooking the mountains here.
It is so impressive, but I do enjoy the swing.
This place is beautiful. It's actually built in the neo-Romanian style, which is New Romania, so it's a New Romanian style. It's not a medieval castle, but it is very impressive. And the mountains behind, we're actually still in Wallachia at the moment. There are 3 historical regions here in Romania and we're on the border of Transylvania, and you know what Transylvania means. That means Dracula. This is a really cool stop off. Like, the castle is very impressive. There's not so much inside, it is the outside. Get your photos, chill out, and you can see these incredible mountains behind me, just hoping that this rain stops.
Yes, bravo.
Narok.
So we have made it to Bran. The more beers that you drink, the vampires stay further away. So
I'm not sure if that's 100% true.
It's given us an excuse to drink some more, right?
We've come into Bran Park, which is a super cute little restaurant. We can't see the castle yet. We will be going to see it, and we've got a few
it's a surprise.
Food things coming. I've completely forgotten what this was. How do you pronounce this?
It's
Pasta de jumări.
Pasta de jumări.
There we go.
And it is basically a pork paste, I suppose you could say. It's like pork crackling and meats with bread and onion. Obviously no food here in Romania comes without onion. I'm very excited to try this little pork crackling. Do I put onion on it as well?
You have to spread it out like you would spread
this?
butter. Then you put onion, yeah, and then you put a little bit of salt, but she didn't bring the
That's
salt.
fine, we'll do it like
Forget
this.
about the salt.
Thank you.
Got like a hummusy texture.
Thank you very much.
It's really, really nice. And has definitely like a bacony taste. I think that's just the whole thing of pork, isn't it? You know, you get that porky flavour and the onion hits you, but we actually, to get to Bran, we crossed from, the bread went down the wrong way. We crossed from Wallachia into Transylvania.
We made it.
We made it. We've made it to Transylvania.
You actually don't you notice the difference in architecture as you cross between the two? It's crazy.
It's beautiful. We've actually made it to vampire country.
This looks so interesting. I've never had anything like this before. It is basically pork fat with paprika on a potato-based bread. And
So mountainous food, right?
Apparently, yeah, this is something that'd be really traditional in the mountains, especially in the winter. It's really warm, it's hearty, it's going to warm you up. The rain stopped, so I don't know if I need warming up, but it looks, I don't know.
It's interesting. It's not something we would normally eat. Does it have a bacony taste?
Do you know what it doesn't? It's almost like a strong olive oil. It's really nice, and then you get that little kick from the paprika. So now we have the main, which is shepherd's balls, not them balls, like the bull, like the cow, which is essentially, it has a cheese that is famous here in Bran, and it comes with polenta. I'm going to actually add sour cream because apparently you add more. Why not? Why not add more to what already looks really cheesy?
And heavy, right?
And heavy. Oh my god, it looks so good. Look at this. It's almost like a pie, right? It's like in the clay pot.
It's like a polenta pie. It is a polenta pie.
Oven baked.
Oven baked balls.
That cheese.
Lovely.
That cheese is like unbelievably fresh. You know when a cheese just tastes like a farm? If that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
You can just tell it's so fresh.
What is this surprise?
Straight from food as well. I didn't expect this at all.
Did not expect this. We're waiting for the surprise now. They've added to the suspense, I think.
Oh my god. Right outside of the
Are you guys
castle.
ready?
No.
Close your eyes, close your eyes.
But you have to choose right or left.
Okay, right. Please.
There you go.
Thank you. Do I look now?
Yeah?
Wait, hang on, let me guess. Oh my god! That is so cool! Look, it's a sunglasses case!
That's so good.
Oh, look!
Have a good place to put it.
Oh, wow!
Hellish Castle on it.
Hellish Castle.
That is
you're
so
gonna see at the
cool!
end.
Thank you!
That food was unbelievable, so much cheese, but now we are walking towards what we've been so excited to check out, and that is Bran Castle. It dates back to around the 12th century, and of course later after that, after the novel Dracula was written, it got the myth, it got the legend of Dracula's home, all about Dracula. Obviously Transylvania, you think of Transylvania, you think of Dracula, you think of Bran Castle, so what an amazing place to start off our road trip. As you come through, obviously you can see so many little shops with souvenirs and everything. That's what you're gonna have. This is one of the most popular destinations in the whole country. Oh my god, we heard about this. How cool is this? So
cool!
you can get vaccinated at Dracula's castle.
And actually today is the last day, so they did try and see whether we could get vaccinated, because I mean, what an experience is it to get vaccinated at the one and only Dracula's castle. But unfortunately there were no more spaces, so we couldn't. But I just love the sign is the
fangs are going to turn into one.
We actually just got our tickets to enter Bran Castle, and the price is around 45 lei, which is around $10. So a very good price for what you get. The grounds are super nice, but I'm so excited.
It is steep going up. I'm going to quickly take my mask off. Getting up to the castle. It was actually before what you see today, which was built in like the 13th, maybe 14th century. It was actually a wooden fortress, and up until, well, quite a while ago, there used to be a big moat around here, and there used to be like the drawbridge coming across to it, which would have been pretty cool to see. But the rocks underneath, you'll actually see, it was built on natural rocks on top of the hills, and it was like a great strategic point. It was the border basically to Transylvania, the gateway to Transylvania, and so many goods would go along here because this used to be, or is part of, what was the Silk Road.
We have made it in to Dracula's castle.
So we're entering the castle, a renovated version of the castle, right? It's from 20th century now. It's more homey. It was designed by Queen Mary of Romania. We wouldn't really see all the wooden floors during medieval times in the 14th century. And what we have here from the times of Queen Mary is the Romanian flag. They close at 5. They close at 5.
We are heading up to the medieval part of the castle. Oh my god, it's so dark in here. And this part was found by the Queen in around like the 19th century. Oh my god, this is so cool. And you can see already the difference. This is like old style brick, and this really is the medieval castle, and it is so thin. You can imagine how skinny people were. They weren't eating all the great Romanian food that you eat today.
We've just stumbled across probably the best view that you could get whilst you're inside Dracula's castle. I'm going to call it that, but that is the trick of coming later on in the afternoon, because actually there is nobody else here. Really? We pretty much have Dracula's castle to ourselves. This is pretty creepy. I don't want to go into too much detail because I'm scared that I may not sleep tonight, but Bram Stoker used Transylvania because of all the myths and legends and stories of, like, I don't know, what would you call them, like ghosts or ladies that turned into creepy things, Grim Reapers, and all sorts of crazy things went on. And actually Transylvania means through the woods, so I don't know about you,
Dracula,
but whenever you think of woods, you really do think of scary things, and yeah, Transylvania seems a bit scary.
This place is so eerie. So Bram Stoker, the writer of Dracula, he had the legends, he had the location, because it didn't look like it did today. It was a lot more gothic. It's been done up many times since then. He just needed the character for Dracula. He decided he wants it on bats, he wants it on vampires. He just needed Dracula, and that is where Vlad the Impaler comes in. And this is like one of his costumes. It's really eerie in here though. It's so strange. You go from different bits like the medieval to the more modern parts, and you just see the changes throughout history, which is really cool. Do you fancy taking a seat?
No, but I think you should. It's only right that you take the interrogation seat. It actually looks pretty creepy. And I suppose that all of these things in here are like the torture techniques, I suppose you could say, that Vlad the Impaler got his name from. His real name was actually Vlad Dracula, hence why he's called Dracula, and why it's Dracula's castle. But oh my god, I would not want to go in any of these.
So this right here would come out of this, and this is what made Vlad so famous, got the name Vlad the Impaler. He would impale people through this and leave them for 72 hours. You can now sort of sense how you got the perfect character for Dracula, and his name, family name, actually meant the son of the devil. So he really was perfect. I don't want to let everyone down, but he never really lived in this castle, but let's just keep believing it.
The outside of the castle is so, I don't know how you would call it. I would definitely say charming is the right word. It's very cute with the towers, the wooden beams. It's definitely kept its charm, but we're actually going into the last part of the castle now. You exit the castle through an elevator, but the elevator that they found from when the Queen lived here many years ago. They dug it up and they made it into like an interactive tunnel. So we're going to go into the tunnels, check that out, and then you exit via an elevator that takes you back up to ground level.
That was just like the perfect way to end the tour of the castle. You head down into the old tunnels, and then they've got this like really cool interactive system where everything basically jumps out and makes you jump. But it's hard to sum up this place. It really is. It's like beautiful fairy tale from the outside, and then you've got the dark Dracula story inside that I want to keep. I don't care that it's a myth, I want to keep the story going on. But it's been an incredible first day with Romanian Thrills. We checked out Cantacuzino this morning, the beautiful castle. Then we headed across the sort of like old borders between the regions to Transylvania, and there it is. Look at it. Oh my god, Bran Castle. This is what I imagined when I thought about coming to Romania. These beautiful castles, this fairy tale like place. And out here, look at the grounds, it's incredible. They even have a Halloween party here at Dracula's Castle. How cool would that be to come for Halloween? But it's been an amazing first day. We have so many more exciting things coming up and to see in the next week. You can tell I'm just so excited. So we'll see you in the next one for that.